Hi, welcome to Heart with Anastasia, the podcast where we explore the intersections of love, self worth, and public health. I'm your host, Anastasia. Today, we are going to discuss a topic that is very close to my heart, the self love deficit and its impact on physical health. Joining me on this episode is Okonkwo Obinna Emmanuel, an economist with a passion for understanding the human experience. Obina, welcome to the show. How are you doing today? It's great to have you here. How does it feel to be on Heart to Heart with Anastasia?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I'm excited to be here and to discuss such an important topic. It's an honor to be on Heart to Heart with Anastasia. I'm looking forward to sharing insights and engaging in this meaningful conversation.
So let's dive into today's topic. Obina, can you help us understand what is meant by the term self love deficit and how low self esteem affects physical health?
Okay. So, self-love deficit refers to a lack of self-acceptance and appreciation. Low self-esteem can lead to stress, anxiety, and depression, which negatively impact physical health by causing issues like high blood pressure, weakened immune system, and other stress-related illnesses. Yeah, I think that's what I understand by self-love deficit.
That's really insightful. Can you elaborate on how economic factors such as poverty and inequality contribute to self-love deficits?
Hmm, this is a tough one though, okay? Economic factors like poverty and inequality can contribute to self-love deficit by limiting access to education, healthcare, and opportunities for personal growth. These limitations can lead to feelings of inadequacy and worthlessness, further compounding low self-esteem and its negative impact on physical health.
That's quite interesting. What are some practical strategies that individuals can use to cultivate self-love and improve their physical health, especially in the face of adversity?
Okay, so there are good numbers of practical strategies that individual can use. Okay, so some we have practicing self-compassion, setting realistic goals,
Okay.
engaging in regular physical activity, seeking social support, and maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Mindfulness and gratitude practices can also help individuals focus on their strengths and build a positive self-image.
Wow, this is quite interesting. The last point he said resonates so much with me. I hope it does so with you. So now let's make this conversation more interactive. Obina, can you share a personal experience where you had to overcome self-love deficit or low self-esteem? How did you manage to overcome it?
Hmm. Okay, so I have so many experiences on low self-esteem or deficit. Okay. Okay. So there was a time in my life when I struggled with low self-esteem, particularly during my university years. I constantly compared myself to others and felt like I wasn't measuring up. This led to a lot of stress, anxiety, and even affected my physical health. I wasn't eating properly and often felt fatigued. One day, I realized I needed to make a change. I started practicing self compassion and reminding myself of my unique strengths and achievements. I
Hmm.
also sought support from close friends and family who uplifted me. Engaging in some physical and mindfulness practices helped me to manage stress and improve my overall well being. Gradually, I began to see myself in a more positive light and built a stronger sense of self love.
Wow, wow.
This site not only boosted my self esteem but also improved my physical health as I felt more energized and motivated to take care of myself. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that insightful experience. It gets very engaging. You know, in the journey of life, everyone has a story that has brought us thus far. And I have the parts, and I love the part you said you started engaging in some physical and mindfulness practices. This cannot be overemphasized. It helps us to be intentional with every change we want in occurrences and help us gain mastery of self deficit. Now, I would like to open the floor for our listeners. If you're listening and you have a question or comment, please feel free to share it with us on social media using hashtag heart to heart with Anastasia. Thank you, Obina, for sharing your insight and expertise with us today. Before we go, what final thought or advice would you like to leave our listeners with?
Thank you for having me. Remember, self love is not a destination but a continuous journey. Embrace your uniqueness, practice self compassion, and seek support when needed. Prioritizing your well being isn't selfish, it is essential for a healthy, fulfilling life. Stay positive, stay resilient, and always believe in your worth.
Wow, that's a very thoughtful taking you're leaving us with, and we do really appreciate that, Obina. Thank you again, Obina, for being on the show. To our listeners, thank you for tuning in to this episode of Heart to Heart with Anastasia. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast and follow us on the social media for more thought provoking conversations. Join us next time on Heart to Heart with Anastasia as we explore more intersections of love, self worth, and public health. Until then, take care of yourself, keep living a healthy and happy life, and keep shining your light. See you in my next episode.